Welcome to the Dave Pamah Show, the podcast that revives, restores, and awakens your innermost capabilities.
You have the training and the talent to succeed, but do you have the guts to fail?
I love what I do. When you love what you do, you want to be the best at it.
Today is about the power of you. You will change the world.
Find your path to success through the journey of those who have succeeded. And now, your host, Dave Pamah.
Hi, welcome back to the Dave Pamah Show. And the podcast where we dive deep into stories, grit, determination, and rising through adversity. So today, we're talking about a show that brings all of us to life on screen. BMF, now in its explosive fourth season on Stars. Based on the true story of the Flenory brothers, BMF isn't just about crime and empire, it's about ambition, survival, and family. And joining me today is someone who, or two people who brings that world to life in a powerful world. Sydney Mitchell and Laila Pruitt. Welcome to the Dave Pamah Show.
Hello, thank you.
Hey, thank you. And obviously, you know, I'm from the UK. You can hear my British accent. All right. Well, you both can share the questions. Obviously, I don't know how to really do this so much, but I'll bounce backs and forwards after asking the initial question. So let's start with this. BMF is more than just a crime drama. It's about family, loyalty, and the hustle for something greater. What was it about this show or your character specifically that made you say, I need to be a part of this? So let's start with Sydney, because you're the first picture I can see. So, right. And then I'll start with you in the next question, Laila, when I do the second question. How's that for fairness?
I think, for me, so I'm from Atlanta, first of all. So I remember being young and seeing the whole BMF billboards and hearing all the craziness of BMF. So when I got the script and got the audition originally, I wanted to be a part of it so bad because my family was just so excited about them making a show about it, So
yeah.
And like I said, since we're from here, my aunts and uncles, they would be like, "Oh, we remember when they would go to the clubs and have tigers and lions and all these things." So, so I definitely wanted to be a part of it from the beginning and was super excited when I got the opportunity to.
Wow. And Laila?
For me, when I got the audition for it, I knew nothing of BMF. I didn't know anything about it, and I just based off a real story. So I started doing research about them and the family and how much influence they had over hip hop and the industry as a whole. And it was very intriguing to me, and the writing was amazing. So I kind of came in through that sort of lens. But then afterwards, after I booked it, I was talking to some of my aunts and my uncles, and they used to run with BMF too. So it became my family, and as well.
So you became family. Pardon the pun.
Yeah.
I once did I kind of like film extra, but it was really put into a movie, in a British one, comedy. But I forgot her name now. But she was the accomplished in Mission Impossible with Tom Cruise, and I think she did the three. I can't remember who it was with Janet Jackson and someone else. But she's a British actor anyway. Telma. I forgot her name now anyway. But anyway, she was in it, and there was all like these famous comedians around me. I'm like, I was only doing this because, it was just something for fun. I'll do for some spare cash in my, in between my fire calls.
Right.
But that was quite a thing. But yeah, that was a surprise as well. All right, okay. Well, there's such a rawness and intensity in this season, especially with the backdrop of what happens in Mexico. How did you personally prepare to tap into that emotion and energy on set? And we'll start with Laila this time.
For me, it's really, I do have to be very, very intentional about staying focused when I'm on set. There's so many, people on set, and there's so many things happening all the time. So especially on days where we're shooting really intense scenes that are really emotional, I have to, have my headphones with me or my earbuds and, keep my music on. That's one thing that really helps me stay in sort of that space of wherever my character is. And I have my journal. I write in my journal. But it is really important for me because it's kind of easy for me as the actress to start, overthinking sometimes or getting in my head. So I do have to be really intentional about that.
Yeah. How about you, Sydney?
I think, it's been easy for me to tap into Lawanda this season, just because I feel like Lawanda now is a little bit of where Sydney is now in her personal life. So, the kind of calm, kind of go with the flow, life is too short mindset. I feel like Lawanda's coming into that, and that's where I am personally. So I've kind of drawn from that. But don't get me wrong, I've been old Lawanda too before,
Great.
Well, we've grown past that. So I feel like it's been.
Well, here in this show, we talk a lot about resilience and mindset. Outside acting, have you had a moment in your life where you had to dig deep, mentally or emotionally, and push through something tough to get where you are today? And I'll let you two to decide which one you want to go first on this. It's deep, isn't it?
Right. Yeah, for sure. I think this business is a lot of digging deep and a lot of knowing who you are and staying confident through the rejection, through the no's. It's a lot of, having to, like you said, dig deep and push through that. So definitely in my career, personal as well. Growth comes with, things that are changing around you. So I've definitely had to dig deep and
Laila?
come out on the other side.
Yeah, sorry. Laila?
For me, I think just being in school while shooting the show, while all my responsibilities and things like that.
Yeah, that's a big, huge step, isn't it?
It's been a lot, and I think one thing that I've had to sort of is how to kind of double down on giving myself grace, but also knowing when I've done enough and done all I can do, because there's so many expectations coming from, all these different directions, and I think it's been really pivotal for me to just know I've done a great job with this. I'm just one person, and I'm proud of myself. Just kind of.
Yeah. Well, thanks so much. Thanks so much for sharing your journey with us. BMF is gripping not just because of the story, but because of the heart every actor brings to it. Wishing you both continued success, and for our listeners. And be sure to check out BMF Season 4 on Stars. And remember, with resilience, action, and belief in yourself, anything is possible.
That's all for this episode. Thanks for listening, and remember, if you want to support what we do, then share, subscribe, and leave a review over on Apple Podcasts, or head over to my website, davepamah.com, and click on Rate Show. Well, that's all for now, but I'll see you in the next episode of The Dave Pamah Show.
Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.